Hey, what am I doing? I'm testing my balance, but more importantly, I'm testing my brain health. Welcome to Your Optimum Health with Dr. Edmund Chein. If you were with us last week, I talked about the fact that Dr. Chein was away at a conference in San Diego, and he was at a 3-day conference all about our brain and our brain health and some of the new cutting-edge things that are happening to help us with things like dementia, Alzheimer, premature aging of the brain. And so what we have is we have a little excerpt from today, or for today, and it talks about your brain health and a simple test that you caught me doing before we went on air to check, hey, is your brain the way it should be? Amy, start that 3-day conference.
Well, as we age, one of the things that ages with us is the brain. And brain aging leads to dementia eventually, whether it's Alzheimer's or conventional mental dementia. Doesn't matter. No loss of memory. And that's something what we want to test very early, detect it as early as possible, because it's reversible. It can be cured. And brain can be regenerated, and the problem can be solved. And we don't have to live, eventually ended up, if we live long enough, with dementia. So doesn't matter. You want to find out if you are starting the journey to dementia. So the balance test tests out the posterior part of the brain more than the other parts of the brain. That part of the brain is called cerebellum, and the whole brain ages together. I mean, there's no such thing as aging the cerebellum only. So when we detect aging in the cerebellum, you can imply that the rest of the brain is also suffering a problem. We want to find out if you are. But balancing is very easy to detect because that's what the cerebellum does. Okay, so we test it by having the patient standing with eyes open, because vision helps balancing. So that's why old people with vision problems fall more frequent, because they can't see, they don't have the visual input, as we'll demonstrate later on. So the vision plays a significant role in our balance. Okay. So when you have a very severe brain degeneration, you won't even pass the eye opening test. On one leg, if I ask you to stand on one leg for 5 seconds, you will sway, even with eyes open. Okay. And then on the other leg, same thing. You will sway even with the eyes open.
Now, are you saying, Dr. Chein, even in those situations, you can do something to start helping that situation?
Absolutely. All brain damages are reversible now today. And the most advanced ones are stem cell injection to the brain.
Okay.
Stem cells are called stem because they can change into any cells, and when you put stem cells in the brain, it becomes brain cells.
Wow.
That's the most latest advance that we can have. And I'm not talking about stem cell as the first treatment. There are many nutrients that can reverse dementia and brain aging. So it is reversible. That's why we need to detect it. If it's not a reversible thing, like cancer or whatever, cancer is reversible too. But I wouldn't even do that as part of the screening test.
So the whole idea of this simple test, just this balance test, can tell you a lot.
Yes.
And maybe those people watching, I mean, if they tried this at home, they'll get to see the test here in a second, but they try this at home, and if they notice they're having challenges, then they're already getting a precursor of what is already starting to happen, and they need to get a hold of you.
Just stop the TV right now and stand up, and stand on your one leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I pass. Okay. Now close your eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I pass. Oh, celebrate. I don't have brain problems right now.
Watching, I mean, if they try
it's that easy. But if you close your eyes and you start swaying, and within before 5 you have to put the other leg down, you better see a doctor. Your brain is you have brain problems.
Yeah.
This is a balance test
stand on your one
we
leg.
do on our patients.
1, 2, 3,
And
4,
it's
5.
called
I pass.
more specifically
Okay.
5
second balance test. It tests the brain and especially the cerebellum part of the brain, which is the posterior part of the brain. And when that part of the brain degenerates with other parts of the brain, the first thing a person notices is loss of balance. But because we have our eyes to help us balance, the loss of balance is not detected until we shut the eyes, cut out the visual impact, and then the loss will be detected. In the minor cases, in the more severe cases, even with the eyes helping, a person cannot balance. So Ashley's a model. We'll have Ashley stand up, please. And this is what we do with our patients. We'll ask the patient, Ashley, to please stand on one leg for 5 seconds, and you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She passed with her eyes open. Now the other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She passed. Okay, and even so that is that if she fails that, she'll have severe brain degeneration. Okay, now we will ask her to close her eyes, cut out her visual input, and do the same thing on the right leg, please. Left leg, fine. Left leg clear, and now close your eyes. The other leg. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah. That is that. Ready? If she fails that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She passed. Now we will ask her to close her eyes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She passed.
So this is the first test that we've done, and it's the 5-second balance test. And you'll see Ashley here in the office. She's doing that now, and she's going through this process. So we challenge you at home to do this, and then if you're interested in this, get a hold of the office. What's the information here to get a hold of the office?
760-327-8939. Or email me at edmundchen@yahoo.com.
That's great.
Well, as we
so this is the first test that we've done, and it's the 5-second balance test. And you'll see Ashley here in the office. She's doing that now, and she's going through this process. So we challenge you at home to do this, and then if you're interested in this, get a hold of the office. What's the information here to get a hold of the office?
760-327-8939. Or email me at edmundchen@yahoo.com.
That's great.
Well, as we
so this is the first test that we've done, and it's the 5-second balance test. And you'll see Ashley here in the office. She's doing that now, and she's going through this process. So we challenge you at home to do this, and then if you're interested in this, get a hold of the office. What's the information here to get a hold of the office?
760-327-8939. Or email me at edmundchen@yahoo.com.
That's great.
Well, as we
so this is the first test that we've done, and it's the 5-second balance test. And you'll see Ashley here in the office. She's doing that now, and she's going through this process. So we challenge you at home to do this, and then if you're interested in this, get a hold of the office. What's the information here to get a hold of the office?
760-327-8939.
So go ahead and call the office, let them know, hey, you watch the show on YouTube and or Facebook. It's called Brain Health with Dr. Edmund Chein, and you want to get involved in doing the function test. Now the functionality test is called the H scan. It takes about 40 to 45 minutes, so you want to block some time out, and then just call the office, let them know you watch this, and get your test today. Until next week, I'm Jeff Harrison with Dr. Edmund Chein, and he should be back with us next week here on Your Optimum Health. Have a great weekend.